Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Today we'll see income from house property, pro forma. In the previous class I gave you introduction and few important terms we have learned and also how to calculate gross annual value. If you are thorough up to here, then only please come to this fourth class. Okay. So how to calculate this income from house property, that pro forma we must know first. If you know the pro forma, problem is simple. What is the pro forma? See, pro forma is this one, computation of income from house property. So I have drawn this table, particulars, amount columns, two are there, one is particular, simple. Okay. First what we are going to take is here gross annual value, GAV. Third class we have come to know how to calculate this GAV, right? So GAV, first we are starting with gross annual value. Okay. Let me give you a recap. Gross annual value, how do you calculate? Three steps. One is MRV and FRV. Whichever is high, that is we call it as a NR, notional rent. Okay. So second step, notional rent we are taking and that comparing with the SRV, standard rental value. Whichever is low, that is expected rental value. Now third step, expected rental value and actual rental value. Whichever is high, that will be the gross annual value. Simple three steps, right? So as per this you got the gross annual value. Okay, GAV. Immediately from GAV, if any municipal taxes are there, that is to be deducted. If I paid municipal taxes, it has to be deducted because this is income from house property. Already I paid taxes, so why should I consider that? So that is why we are deducting this municipal taxes from the gross annual value, GAV. Okay, deduct municipal tax if it is given. Not given, you can ignore it. So if we deduct it, you will get net annual value, NAV, net annual value. From this you will have standard deductions. So deductions under section 24. Remember, deductions under section 24. Anyway, I told you in the beginning class only. So this entire income from house property is based on section 22 to 27. Now out of this, 24 is having some deductions. What are deductions? First one is standard deductions, you can say, or statutory deductions. Standard deductions or statutory deductions as per the section 24 subsection A. Standard or statutory deductions as per the section subsection A. So this is generally 30% on annual value. If annual value is you got it 1 lakh, on this 30%. 30% means 30,000. 30,000 which comes under the standard deduction as per the section 24 subsection A. And second deduction is that interest on loan. If you take house on house, any interest, you are paying it. So interest on that loan. If you take any loan on purchasing the house, on that every month you will be paying interest. So that is also, there is a deduction. That is, we consider it as a interest on loan under section 24 subsection B. Subsection A is standard deduction, 30%. Subsection B is interest on loan, if it is there. So if you deduct it, you will get income from house property. Simple pro forma. First we are taking GAV minus municipal taxes. You will be getting net annual value, NAV. So out of that, two deductions. 24 subsection A is statutory or standard deductions. 24B is interest on loan. If these two deducted, then you will be getting income from house property. Simple one. Am I clear? We will work out a problem. Then you will come to know exactly what is this problem. Okay. So problem I have taken here. Monthly rent, actual rent is 14,000 monthly, and MRV is here 1,35,000. This is monthly rent, actual one, and FRV, fair rental value, is 1,43,000, and standard rental value is here 1,30,000. Municipal taxes he paid 26,000. Assessor receives an arrear of rent. Arrear of rent of 36,000. Arrear of rent of 36,000 which was not charged to the previous year. Previous year it was not charged, this year we are receiving, means we have to charge this year, we have to consider this year. Okay. Now compute taxable income of SSC from house property. First of all, what is needed? Gross annual value, right? So how do we calculate this gross annual value? It's always must be in the working notes. Okay. So I am showing in the working notes calculation of gross annual value, GAV. Step number 1. Step number 1, what do we do? MRV and FRV. MRV and SRV. MRV is here 1,35,000. Fair rental value is here 1,43,000. Whichever is high is this one, that is notional rent. So this is notional rent, NR. Now step number 2, notional rent and SRV. Notional rent is here 1,43,000. SRV, standard rental value is 1,30,000. Whichever is low, that is expected rental value. Whichever is low means this one is low. This is expected rental value. Once if we get expected rental values, third step is here expected rental value and actual rental value. Expected is 1,30,000. Actually is 14,000 per month. Per month means 12 months. Now we have to take 14,000 into 12. It is 1,68,000. I'll write it in the brackets, no confusion. 14,000 per month into 12 months. It is 1,68,000. Whichever is high, that is gross annual value. High is this one. This is GAV, gross annual value. You got gross annual value. So that I'll write it over there, 1,68,000. Same pro forma, I need not to draw once again, saving energy. So here 1,68,000 here. Gross annual value, we got it like this. Next, municipal taxes 26,000 he paid. So municipal taxes are here, 26,000 he paid. When he paid, we are giving deduction. So 26,000, if you deduct it, 1,42,000. This is net annual value. Net annual value, we got it. Now next, what to do? Deductions under section 24. First one is the standard deduction. Standard deduction is always 30% on the net annual value. 30% on 1,42,000 into 30%. If we use the calculator, 1,42,000 into 30%. It is 42,600. So this is 42,600. Interest on loan, anything is given? Not given. So this is not there. So directly I can write it outside. Only one amount now, 42,600. So deduction, no? So 42,600 minus 1,42,000. 99,400. Is this final amount of income from house property? No, there is another adjustment. SSC receives an arrear of rent of 36,000. Rent he received 36,000. On rent also he will be getting deduction just like here. So that is why you can show it in working notes. Calculation of arrears. on rent. Amount is here 36,000. Actually he received 36,000. Standard deductions. Standard deductions. How much? 30%. 36,000 into 30%. $10,800. So if you deduct it, 36,000, you'll be getting 25,200. So this is 25,200. It is taxable. Arrears of, so that will write here, add earlier rent. This was not added in the previous year. Now we are getting it. We are adding it now. But how we are adding? After deduction of 30%. Okay. Add arrears. What is this? Arrear of rent. How much it is? 25,200. If we add, you will be getting exactly income from house property. If you add, you will be getting 1412. 1,24,600. This is the income from house property. Am I clear the calculation? 14. Yeah, correct. Okay. So please take a screenshot. Then after that, I'll give you recap. If you understand this problem, I'm damn sure you can go ahead in further problems, and also it will be easy for you. Today problem is very important. Pro forma, first of all, what is the pro forma? First we are taking, where is this charter point? First we are taking gross annual value, GAV. How to calculate this, you remember, okay? MRV, FRV, whichever is high, NR and SRV, whichever is low, that is ERV and ARV, whichever is high, that is GAV. So like you got gross annual value, calculations we have done. MRV, SRV, whichever is high, NR and SRV, whichever is low, ERV and ARV, whichever is high, that is GAV. So like you got it, GAV. So GAV written. And here municipal taxes also there. Whenever municipal taxes are there, you have to deduct it because we have already paid. Why to consider? We have some kind of concession. Okay, municipal taxes. In the problem it is given 26,000, that is deducted. So when you deduct it, you'll get net annual value, NAV, net annual value. Out of this, we have only two deductions. As per the section 24, subsection A, standard deduction, that is 30%. 24 subsection A, 30% on NAV. 30% on NAV, it comes to 42,600. That is to be deducted. Deduction, na? So deducted. There is another deduction, 24 subsection B, interest on loan. That was not given in this problem. So we did not take. But we have another transaction, that is arrear of rent is there. Arrear of rent, actually it is 36,000. As you know that at 30% general standard deduction is there. That we have deducted. After deducting 25,200, we are getting 25,200 we have written here. We are adding it. Earlier it was not taken, now we are taking it. So we have added here. So it is the income from house property. Am I clear? Easy na? So nothing to worry. The way you understand, the way you receive the things, that makes any subject easy. There is no tough subject at all. In the coming classes, we'll see some more problems. Stay connected. Don't forget to share this video. That is the only favor you are going to do for me. I'm not going to charge anything, but just share these videos. Let me utilize my services to the maximum student generation. And check out the playlist also. There are many subjects already covered. Check out the description box. Practice well and get the high rank, achieve the high ambition. Good luck. Take care.